Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Rafiat and I say welcome. Thank you for clicking the video. So today we are going to make orange flavored hot cross buns. Yes, flavored hot cross buns. So this hot cross buns, I would like to dedicate it to all my Christian friends. So try to make these hot cross buns this Easter so that you and your family can enjoy it. And while you make this, you are boosting your immune system because we have vitamin C in there. So let me run you through all the ingredients I'm going to use. And the only thing that is different in this okra buns is my orange juice. So we are going to use flour, we are going to use raisins. This is cranberry, but you can also use raisins, and I'm not using much. I'm just going to use a little because it's only my daughter that like that. So I'm going to use date paste. You can also use sugar if that's what you have. So I have spices in there. You can go to the description box below. I'll give all the list of everything I use in there. So now I'm also going to use yeast. So we have our yeast here. That's my tiny tot hand. So I'm also going to use salt, egg, and milk. This is 100 ml of milk. I'm supposed to use two. So I'll use 100 ml because I want to use orange. So if you're not going to use orange, you can let it go. So I'm also going to use orange zest. We are going to use orange there. So these are my ingredients. Now we are going to zest our orange. If you want to zest your orange, I will advise you be very careful with it because you don't want the white parts inside that orange there, because if that white part gets into your zest, it's going to be bitter. So here I have my milk and my butter. So I let the butter melt into the milk, into the hot milk, and I added my yeast, and 1 tablespoon of paste into it. So I mixed it together, and as you can see, and I leave it for 5 minutes. So as you can see that the yeast is very active. So now I will mix my dry ingredients together. Like I said, if you go to the description box below, you under this video, you will see a little arrow there. Just click the arrow, it will show you all the list of the ingredients. So I will list everything in the description box below, ingredients with all the measurements. So now I'll add my zest into my flour and I'll give it a mix. Then I pour, that is not in the video, I didn't record that, sorry. Then I pour my yeast mixture into the flour. Then I add 1 egg to it. So I'll give it a mix. I don't know what happened to my camera today. It's just fucking me up. So please, if you see any mistake in there, just manage it, okay? So I'll just give it a mix, and I'll mix my orange juice. That's 100 ml of orange juice. I'll mix it, like as you can see that I use 100 ml of orange juice and 100 ml of milk. So if you don't have orange, you can use tangerine, mandarin. If you don't have that, you can just use your milk. So I will use my hand to mix it so that I can get to all the corners of the plate, all the corners of the bowl to mix together. So all the list of the ingredients will be in the description box below. You don't need to worry yourself. Everything will be there. Anytime I upload a video, the ingredients will be in the description box below. So I will just give the dough a very mix. You have to knead this dough so that you get a very soft hot cross buns. So I'm going to knead the dough for just 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. And after 7 minutes, this is what I get. And I oil my bowl with a little bit of oil, and then I place the dough on it. Then I'll put oil on the dough so that it will not dry out when I want to proof it. So this is our first proofing. As you can see, it's so puff, and I have a little oil here to rub my hand. If you wash my bread video, I said it that in that bread video that I don't like adding flour to my dough because I don't want it to be hard. So I always maintain oil. I always maintain oil. I oil my hand, and that is it. I'm very sorry for this blood video. I don't know what happened. I'm just saying it now. I don't know. I have a blur part, so please manage it. I think you get what I'm doing here. What I do here is just to cut the dough into two, because I'm going to add raisins to one. This is not raisin, this is cranberry. I'm going to add cranberry to one, and I'm not going to add cranberry to another part. It's only my daughter that love raisin and cranberry. We don't like it. So I'm trying to mix it together. So you knead the cranberry into the dough. You can use raisins, you can use mixed fruits, any fruit you like, any dry fruits you like, you can mix it to it. So I'll just roll it out, roll it into a sausage shape, and I'll cut it out and form her ball. If you have not watched my bread video, you need to go and watch that video. It's a very easy dinner rolls. That has been something I've been using for years now, and it's very easy for me, and I've been getting feedback on this, which I really love. So go and watch that video. You will see the first method of how I roll buns. This is the second method I'm going to show you here. So go and watch the first one and pick the one that's convenient for you. So here, what we are going to do is just to put our palm to roll it. I think I will show you when I'm rolling another one. So this is the first ball. We have to shape it into ball. You can make your dinner rolls also like this. If this method is okay for you, you can also make your dinner rolls like this. So I'll just line it in my pan. I line my pan with a baking paper. So let me do this one so that you can see. I'll just tuck it in to make a circle. So all I'll do is just to roll it with my palm. The logic is you take your palm, you push it to the front, bring it back with your finger, push it to the right with your palm, bring it back to the left with your finger. So that's what we are doing. So you just continue doing it like that. If you try this, it is very easy. So if you keep trying, I know you are going to get it because it's very easy. My son do get it. He always stay with me anytime I'm making things like this, and today he tried on its own, and he really gets it. So it's very easy, and it's practice make perfect. So this is the second dough. I'm going to cut it and make it into 10 pieces, because into 8 pieces, because I already have 2 in the pan, and I want to make 10 out of this dough. This recipe actually will give you 10 buns. So hot cross buns is like a gift. This hot cross buns recipe is like a gift to all my Christian subscribers. So this is a gift I'm giving to you. I can't send it to you now, so all I can do is to give you the gift. So now we are going to do another one. We are going to use our palm to push to the front, use our finger to bring it to the back, use our palm to push it to the right, then use our finger to bring it to the left. Then you continue like that until you get that round shape, and you use your hand to circle it so that it forms a round puff shape. So this is my dinner rolls balls, and I've given it a lovely shape, although they are not same, but no, they are not perfect, so I'm not always looking for perfection. All I want is to make a good delicious food. Okay, so I'm going to cover so that I can proof the second time. While I'm proofing the second time, I'm going to make what we use as a cross on the buns. So we are going to use flour today. I always use icing sugar, but I don't have icing sugar at hand now, so I'm going to use flour. So if you have icing sugar, you are going to use your icing sugar after baking the buns. that's when you are going to use the icing sugar. But if you are going to use flour, you are going to use flour before you bake the buns. So we are going to mix this flour with water. We are looking for a paste, so don't put too much water, don't make it runny. We are looking for a paste, okay? So you don't make it runny. So this is the consistency of the flour and water you want. You don't want a watery one, we want a paste, okay? This is the consistency. So once you get this consistency, it's okay. But if you don't get it, try to, if your flour is runny, try to add another flour to it to get to this consistency. So I'm going to pour it into my plastic bag, and I'm going to press it to let the hair come out. Then I'll seal the bag, and I'm going to cut. You seal the bag very well so that they don't pour. So I'm going to cut the edge of the bag so that I can pipe it out. So as you can see, I'm trying to pipe the paste on my dough to make a cross. So this hot cross buns is something I've been making for a very long time for my kids, but it gave me so much hard time, as in before I could get this recipe, before I could figure it out. I have so much hard time with hot cross buns. I battled with hot cross buns, and my kids really love it, so I try to put so much effort to get to this recipe. So this is it, to perfect everything, to perfect my piping, to perfect everything. So like I said, I always use icing sugar, but I don't have icing sugar. That's why I'm using this paste. If you are going to use flour paste, you have to pipe it on your dough before you bake. But if you are going to use icing, that will come after baking, okay? And I'm not going to egg wash this because I don't have egg again, so I'm not going to egg wash. So if you have egg, try to use your egg wash as we use in the dinner rolls recipe. Try to use your egg wash to brush the dough before you pipe your flour into it. So this is our hot cross buns. You see that the color is so dull. It's because I did not brush it with egg wash. So not to worry, even if you don't have egg in this corona time, let's just use what we have, okay? Not going out all the time. So because I don't have egg there and I want it to be shiny, so I use oil for my honey. But if you egg wash it before you bake it, you don't need oil. Just use warm water to dissolve your honey and brush it on your hot cross buns. And if you don't have honey, you can make sugar syrup by adding 3 to 4 tablespoons of sugar into 1 cup of water. Depends on how sweet you want it. You add it into 1 cup of water and cook it down. Let the sugar dissolve to a sugar syrup. Then you brush the syrup on your dough. So I'll put the ingredients of sugar syrup in the link in the description box below, so that you get how to make that. And this is honey mixture. It's just honey and a little bit of oil, because I did not egg wash my dough before I bake it. But if you egg wash your dough before you bake it, just use honey and warm water. It's so easy. I hope we get it. If you have any question, I'll be at the comment section. I'll be in the comment section. So come to the comment section and ask your questions. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you really like it. And try to subscribe to my channel if you have not. Try to click the bell button, so anytime I upload a new video, you'll get it straight to your box. So this is our dinner. No, this is our hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. So if you have a daughter, give it to your daughter. Like, you know the rhymes now. Hot cross buns. So make this for your family for Easter. I bet they are going to love it. And try to make a good tea to accomplish it when you are making it. So this is the 10th one. I put it in a separate pan because there's no space. So I'll just brush it with my honey. So this is our hot cross buns recipe. So I'll just brush that too with my honey mixture. You can also use sugar syrup, which is very good also. So it's not that, it's not only that it's going to give it a shiny edge, it's going to give it a sweet taste, after bite taste. You understand? Now this is a sweet buns, and that sweetness must be filled, okay? So guys, this is my hot cross buns. Like I said, I don't always look for perfection. Once I get what I want, that is it. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And that's my son's thumbs up. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. He's there with me. We made it together. And until we see in another video, until then, stay safe and bye.